Bien joué Lenny, fini. Bien joué. Place les jeux. Et les garçons, essayez de faire le pressing. Là, tu Roginet, qui revient. Bien joué. Prends le temps Lenny, prends le temps. Hop, oh. Fini,
dommage.
Encore les jeunes, encore.
Allez. Ouais. En place, nous. En place, en place. Regarde, si tu pries, par exemple, c'est un
Encore.
Emmène-tu. Fini. Bien joué. C'est les changements. La passe. Fini de regarder. Bien joué, prends le temps Lenny, contrôle. Oh, bien joué ça. Bien joué Lenny, très bien. Très bien joué Lenny avec Djibril. Lenny.
Sinon toi ça va, ça roule.
Il y en a qui vont devant. Allez devant.
Vas-y, joue, c'est pas grave. Joue.
Allez Lenny, dans le but. Frappe si tu peux. Bien joué, très bien.
Lenny.
Yo, what up, Butter Peak? Girl, you got me shy to speak. You the same dime piece that I saw last week on the dance floor. Girl, the way you glide, you make a club of thugs do the electric slide, pretty in pink. Come here, let me buy you a drink. I'm a better sour orders, put us both in sync. My name is Bobby, and I don't usually dance that much. I play the wall, but girl, you got that magic touch that lure me in like I'm flying to the spider's web. Not these everyday hoes, sweating ghetto celeb, power rule. I heard you got the good power, yo. Then slip to my crib for an hour or two. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey.
That's reality. Can't afford to be poor. Can't afford to be poor. I can't afford to be poor.
Every check I deposit is just a new burner in the closet, and a big one to kill you, your brother, and your pops quick. Might take one slug to get y'all both. This motherfucker, I'ma make sure I hit y'all close. And whoever's left, guaranteed he getting it all. Cause his ass could've ran when I was licking at y'all. I get rap money, plus I'm in in the hood with dimes, and I ain't got no felonies, I'm good with crimes. Not all that with Max, but I'm good with nines. Great with eights, nigga, I'll heat your face. And I got a hungry lawyer that'll eat the case. I used to cop so heavy that the block got mad. The niggas start calling up the cops like cabs. My 16s make niggas go to their dorm, lock in and work out, then come out in the morning. I pray to Allah, but I'm too foul to go to the mosque. And if it's beef, I'ma murder you and know that it's wash. Holiday style, screw niggas bars they ride. I let my shotgun bar your back, make you coughing out of your plaques, and bring your ice to hell. Y'all fuck around, this album I'll do life in jail. And if you under 21, you shouldn't listen to this. You hate a nigga, don't kill him while he taking his shit. So when the cops come and get him, he'll be making them sick, so they can feel how I feel. I had a probable cause. You know the shit that happens, you don't follow the balls, follow the rules. Kids get followed to school, and the thug niggas ball your boo. So I practice it's fucked up what some all could do. And these niggas feel soft for who? Niggas.
From the D to Japan, I do the damn thing. From LA to London, it's...
Well, I don't know. Woo!
Crop circle, circumcision, circumnavigate, commercial circus clowns, crash course, college conglomerate, Caligula curriculum, charismatic charisma, commission to condition them, cracking cabbage, crab niggas, crapping Cadillac, crashing candid cameras, can't relax them, Cobra Commander, call me Copenhagen, cocaine habit, nasal cavity, corroded candy coating, capoeira kicks to your throat, kid, animal cannibal, snacking on raw camel, Castle Troy, camping out in Catholic churches, up in cuts like catheters, lights, cameras in action, capturing cancerous cadavers on the canvas, catching cans of canisters, collabing with space commanders, taking off from Cape Canaveral with cosmonauts in case they capture you. Criminal kill, critically ill, creeping like crickets. I'm my own critic. I point the biscuit, I cock it, they click it, kicking like Juravicious. Once you're in my jurisdiction, make it burn from the friction. Lyrically murderous, I've been convicted. Y'all niggas is forfeiting, cause my raw rhythm is more efficient. Y'all suffer from lyrical autism. Use physical force to get them all into submission. Put them in the figure four, then a full Nelson and finish them. Make you scream, uncle. My laser beam puncture your lungs, doing push-ups on my pinkies and knuckles. Smash your teeth in your muzzle, leaving you bleeding in puddles. Nigga, believe me that my desert eagle is very eager to touch you. God will get you. Catch me breakdancing at the bar mitzvah, ribbon dancing to merengue songs, nigga. I throw you off, nigga, like rocking the pink velour with blue socks and the green muscle shirt and a dark fitted. Flawless with it, infinite bars, sharp enough to carve an image on the stone hinges with a gloss finish. On point like raw syringes, long-winded with a strong engine. James Bond with a raw vengeance. Flick the birdie at bitches with crotch critters that irks me. With the hot body and a fucked up face like Fergie. You click posing like some industry models. I hold more weight than Oprah, Star Jones, and Rosie O'Donnell. Contaminate and aggravate the game with massive hate. Y'all niggas come up short like trannies trying to masturbate. I rap but really, so relax when I act silly. I pack steely, you whack raps, they lack feeling. I'm crack dealing in a black jag with a tan ceiling. In the bath kneeling, jacking off the cat dealy. Use a homo, dick sucking faggot with no dough. Fuck a bitch to get my mojo in the cut like Nico Rojo. Fill him up with FOMO, sticking my salchichong in your wife's dome, yo. Spit heavy like mongoloids in a group home, bro. My green is homegrown, and I'm not gonna finish. I got so much purple on the block, niggas call me Grimace.
My crew working blood, sweat, and tears. 30 years.
Encore lui, encore. Bien joué. Allez, allez, Lenny. Bien là-bas. Allez, boum. Bien joué. Bien joué les garçons. Très bien, Kenny. Bien joué Colga là-bas. Très très bien. Tired of living life this way. Crime paper for how long? Till you reach a downfall. Dog niggas around y'all. Animal instinct. These niggas getting clapped on instinct. Tired of living life this way. Crime paper for how long? Till you reach a downfall. Je sais pas ce qu'il veut lui. Allez vas-y, va jouer. Va jouer avec les copains. Boum. Bien joué. Très bien.
te donnerai la mine. Il a pas envie de nord, s'il te plaît. Tu peux m'en envoyer un autre? Non, décale-moi ça. Bien joué, Lenny, très bien. Ah mais comme ça, moi je l'ai fait tourner, ça. Momo, viens avec moi. Voilà ton châssis.
Long talks and walks and also soft kiss. We went shopping at Macy's, skating at Lacey's, cut off all my dime pieces, even thick Stacy. Thinking in this rental, blasting instrumentals. How we first met was all ornamental. It was that great adventure, the Batman ride. Thought I was dead, Batman tried the sun, beaming, Federation scheming. But you was clocking DiBiase, must have been daydreaming. Waiting online, wishing she was on mine, shooting the gift, exchange digits, the whole nine. Spent about 850 in Atlantic City. After you, boo, my attitude is real.
Scenery sunny, act one, near a money machine. Jumped out the cream Lex with the jack. She rocked the black tennis skirt with Stan Smiths. About a size 6, jewels, chinky eyes, long hair, bow-legged her thigh, thick like she ran track. For what it's worth, shorty was made from the best things on this earth, like snap. Want the drink, to quench my thirst. Jump in the coupe, and do my joint in reverse. Hey boo, I was watching you. Here's my number, call me at the crib at 2.
Encore. Bien joué.
Hey yo, tell me what went wrong to make me write the song. Used to have it going on, our feelings were so strong. Your age 26, my #1 draft pick. From all the rest, got first dibs. Plus your own crib, you just flew back in town.
Where, son?
Dallas, and said she wants the tall man to come to her palace. I'm over there tonight to watch the Bulls catch licks from the Knicks. And at halftime, I watch Rod Strips give business. I feel lucky to shoot the jism in the triangular prism, and that's the realism.
Where she live, kid?
Out in Bed-Stuy.
Do or die.
Come on now, baby, cause I'm packing.
I got the phone call at 2. It's me, boo. Oh, she said, you know, why don't you come to the crib where we could wine and dine and relax on the low and drink more. By the way, I just saw your video. Yeah, true, I'm coming through. Give me an hour. Jumped out the shower and buried my body in baby powder. Dip wears plus my hair smells like Nexus. Yo, I jump into the Lexus on the highway. It's a Friday, can't wait to see ya. I pick up 2 slices from the local pizzeria.
Perfect combination. No other relationship like this. I know we're gonna last.
Got to the crib about 8. She told me wait in the living room. Be back real soon. On HBO tonight is Platoon. Laid back in this recliner, sex on my monitor. Playing pity pat, watching Fritz the cat.
In the driveway and through on the club, playing Nas One Love, drinking OE. She told me her address was 003. I slowly walked up the steps and rung her back bell, talking on my cell.
I skated to the back, I see black nights, smell Fahrenheit. That's when Shorty took flight.
What's the deal, fam? What's the real plan? Shorty flashed, knocking over trash like she was running the 40-yard dash. Let's hit the club and start from scratch, cause all I wanted us to be was the perfect match.
Pitch black eclipse lies stalkers behind the black sun. Cyclone.
You know what I'm saying? Lost children of Babylon, Bracieux lost 7.
Yeah.
70 and 6 trillion years. Information. My soul was absorbed by a black hole. My body was mummified, spiritually purified as I lay in a sarcophagus. My eyes gazed into the skies, near Bureau rise within a sun disk. Look through the mist, holy shamans summon UFOs from the Appalachian Mountains. Meditation like the Prophet Muhammad, but I was baptized in the blood of Jesus, risen from the dead like Lazarus, as I lead 144,000 through Nazareth, writing a woolly man myth. I was given acupuncture with 666 thorns from a cactus. I wrestled with adverse forces in the mind like David and Goliath. These are the words from the pyramid text, the sacred meaning of the ancient Aztecs. Behold the emerald tablets of Tahuti. I utter the mystical scriptures of Osiris. Light shines forth from a crystal and it opens up the pearly gates. I walk through 2 pillars made of solid gold. My spirit enters the great pyramids. An out-of-body experience, spiritual warfare. My soul was trapped within the 4th dimension, surrounded by evil forces, demonic forces, pulling me into hell. Hell means hell on earth, so I search this earth and search the universe and watch stars disperse. Trapped on this prison planet as I smash your skull like granite. The lost children of Babylon upon the holy tablets.
I hear the whispers of the wind, marching within the sin. I hear the flames of my aura astrally projecting. The scores of my necking from a daily injection. I bought a collection from natural selection. I kill from my protection, the blood of the beast. Releasing the humans living by a technique. Bringing blades of the same, let the knowledge increase. Bringing peace to the insane while I'm still in my sleep. And the deities are taking me from the womb. Now I enter all of space inside of my brother's tomb, watching Venus and Jupiter stand next to the moon. My life now expands, it spins like a monsoon. I exhume in a spell, taking light from this realm. I reverse the process when the clock strikes 12. Going back to a time where animals lived well, when life took place and it broke through the belt. I'm like a rose petal falling from a plant stem. You feel my fidelity in your nervous system. Neurotoxins malfunction, a chemical balance. Corpses collapse, so my brain is in a chalice. The language I manage is what I hallucinate. I break through the 7 chambers of the lost lakes. This is all beyond the infinity of this place. The last of the ancient civilization. Behold the image of God, I am the sacred. I can see the future with the eyeball of a blind man. I can see the past with the eye on my right hand. I am the meaning behind the supernatural. The one who gave Adam and Eve the apple. The one who took your soul out of your chest. So that's a God to give you another breath.
Return of the gods, you better get your arrows and your camos, they look in the shadows. Return of the gods, better get your ammo and your camo, they look in the shadows. Return of the gods, better get your ammo and your camo, they look in the shadows. Return of the gods, better get your ammo and your camo, they look in the shadows. The Archangel Michael, protect us in battle, defense against the wickedness. The devil travels through shadows, my rhymes will break the narrow channels of wars like a city when pity, timidity, showing their liberties. Let me explain like David Blaine. For 43 days, the only thing is left, the water replenish my brain. The light is like a tunnel to a train, leaving stark blood stains. Immaculate is when he's caught in my rage. When it's like Komodo dragon bacteria, it's in your fibble of the criteria. They cause a mass hysteria. It's getting cold up in your area. Animosity, anxieties, and what tells told in my diary. Mixing with cells of variety. Suicide society, making it back and you see this house of dies a tree. It's caused to vibrate and say like jellyfish. The Portuguese, the man of war, the lyrical show you how deep it gets. Lyrical intestines, golfing the victims. It's like the poison pendants when them seasons start to stick them. Yeah, I got the skin of the lamb, but yo, I sacrifice the word of man. Burn them, son, and make them like the sons of sand. Travel like the moon is gravity, but actually these MCs can't follow me. It's the return of the gods. You better get your arrows and your camos. They look in the shadows. Return of the gods. Better get your ammo and your camo. They look in the shadows. Return of the gods.
sound that cloaks and bends light. I drop jewels on your brain just like your motorbike. And when I practice, I had to notice the metaphors metamorphosize. He sounds like Morpheus. I'm sick of Masonic forces and Hitler high-bred portions. I don't trust endorsements. Assortments will leave you caught in debt, I've been extortion. You don't want my style like AIDS-infected abortions. And I'm the surgeon, the general joining the verses. I'm merging like October 8th when they did the Germans. The slums to suburbans, I'm learning concerning the altitude of warning of the new age Jordan.
It's the return of the gods. You better get your arrows and your camos. They look in the shadows. Return of the gods. Better get your ammo and your camo. They look in the shadows. Return of the gods. Better get your ammo and your camo. They look in the shadows. Return of the gods. Better get your ammo and your camo. They look in the shadows.
AC rockin' SS, yo, we don't stop. Up on the Autobahn, duck down the cyclone bombs. And what is going on? 6 Cents, he troubling you. Battling masculine women, and when I crash the BMW. So who is you? You not in your right mind. At 6 Cents is like assassination Kennedy, the cold time. Sick like ley lines, and Christians admire destruction. Tell them when their past lives have been the headlines. Passing galaxies, and when your time continuum. 2150 when I sway like a pendulum. These whack MCs, I'm housing them. Flow is like prone to snap like rods of doubt. So when I start combating them, finding the flows is like 1 in 1,000. Needle to haystack. And how can we be whacked with rap? Confusing, we coming from Munich. Just like Von Brown and US influence. Recoordinated SS rockets or Excalibur bombs knock down the flying objects. 6 is like Armageddon apocalypse. After a lunar eclipse, I make the ocean shift with my tongue shift. Else elevators make me lift. With my illustration of function produces a radical explanation of when you find a destination. Clutteral bismuth, consonants, hypothetical blasphemous. I'm just an instance of villages turn to a vengeance.
Return of the gods. You better get your arrows and your camos. They look in the shadows. Return of the gods. Better get your ammo and your camo. They look in the shadows. Return of the gods. Better get your ammo and your camo. They look in the shadows. Return of the gods. Better get your ammo and your camo. They look in the shadows.
Yeah, 6 Cents. AP Rock. Joining forces. Straight out of South Germany. Internationally. Yeah, 6 Cents. AP Rock. Joining forces. It's the return of the gods.
Just as the Columbia we think represents man's finest aspirations in the field of science and technology, so too does the struggle of the Afghan people represent man's highest aspirations for freedom. I am dedicating on behalf of the American people the March 22nd launch of the Columbia to the people of Afghanistan.
Snakes, man, fucking up our lives. I'ma take a piss in your oil fields. I want some motherfucking payback, so yeah. I wanna run for president, and the focal point when I'm campaigning is to put FEMA to work on a plantation at Camp David. Demand payment for New Orleans with the best of swordsmen. Launching missiles at the White House while techs performing on the lawn, and I just let them burn till death's confirmed. Laid to rest with worms, cause otherwise they'll never learn. I form a coup attempt with anthrax through the fence. From out a package I got in the mail that you just sent. But I got a better punishment for these Republicans. I'd let them live so they could see us overthrow the government. Let's fuck with them. Have the first lady beat me off till my semen's launched. Then I skied across her face like Peter North. And I won't leave a doubt what we about when I cream her mouth, or leave a trout bleeding out on Condoleezza's couch. I'll seek this route without regrets and drink a brew that think of you. Cause if it's the last fucking thing I do, I'll
Immortal Technique, Razzie. Nigga, I never forget nothing, nigga. 51% of the World Bank is owned by the US Treasury. Robbing third world countries out all their resources and equity. When Afghanistan was fighting the Russians, Reagan and Bush gave Bin Laden weapons and told them get the bussin'. We even called them freedom fighters. Financed the cost with CIA importing cocaine. That whole Iran-Contra scandal, niggas took the blame. Started a war on drugs. Meanwhile, Russ is defeated. America thinks more oil for us. Takeover, set up a puppet government. Arabs ain't bearing it. So the same freedom fighters, George W. call them terrorists. Poetic justice, payback's a bitch. These fucking hypocrites like Bill O'Reilly. Right-wingers deserve what they get. Rush Limbaugh, drug addict, Giuliani, sex scandal. I wanna thank white supremacists to show you how my text handle. My next nano, technologically designed. That spit sauce to all you stupid ass execs at Capitol resign. I am vindictive, faggots.
Yeah, I got something for you motherfuckers. Want it? Here you go. The first payback that I would accomplish. I draft children from the Senate and Congress. Pompous religious right made suicidal when I exposed Josephus for ghostwriting the Bible. Making nuclear silos, bomb the world with hydro. Chinese dragon-sized blunts and Maracaibo. And everyone flashing a gun on a DVD. I make them niggas shoot it out with NYPD. And every fucker that didn't buy my CD, I stab the revolution in their neck with an IV. See me, own the world, I give it back to the poor. I give a last name to every single son of a whore. Hard to the core, fuck with the gamers. Niggas pop on they block, but they globally nameless. I'll show the hood real gangsters and make them famous. Langley, Virginia, where my connect for cocaine is. I make everybody fucking have the world darkening. I make rap about lyrics, not beats and marketing. Replace every rape virgin's broken hymen, holding the beers reclining while they choke on their diamonds. My designing's like Francis Ford Coppola rhyming, building a universe inside solitary confinement. I'd reverse Rockefeller laws and bring Mumia home and serve the president, freestyling all for the dough. A message to the outgoing president. Hey, I got a great idea, nigga. Kill yourself. You know what's so funny? I thought about it the other day. You should probably kill yourself. Why don't you kill yourself? Kill yourself.
The speed of a cheetah. Private soldiers in this rap game. The speed of a cheetah. Private soldiers in this rap game.
Cruise dirty data, mathematics. Yeah. Yeah, with pyromaniacs, split your brain in half, schizophreniac, supernatural, radioactive brain implants, an alien attack, laser radiations from a spacecraft. My observation of Earth made me turn the generator back. From assassination training camps to cutting cables with razor blades and elevator shafts. We're sicker than AIDS patients penetrating anal cracks. Put the database to the pavement and smash it with a baseball bat. We got discovered from computerized systems. The human eye couldn't really identify your existence. Scientists with night visions had us tortured in prison. Injected with liquid that made us look like normal individuals. Aliens with the shapes of Homo sapiens, developing technologies to brainwash these patriots. Fuck the metric system, we're coming at you sideways, creating a new ice age for suicidal mind games. It's the Clone Wars, we're evil twins in the Matrix, by the shadows of a world domination. It's the Clone Wars, we're evil twins in the Matrix, by the shadows of a world domination.
Yo, guerrilla war tactics. We space creatures with strange facial features who came to research Earth, engineering DNA and dirt. With tribal rituals like Mayans binding their skulls, resembling the gods' depictions inscripted in gold. My technology wreck all MCs like plotting Illuminati dominancy. My psychology is to flawlessly slaughter the beat like I'm starving for meat, trying to eat marauding streets with crews dirty Jada's peace. They say I'm like a lyrical David Icke when I slay the mic, rewiring your brains with rhymes. They influence you and your friends are reptilian citizens, humans breeding with humans and civilian innocence. Extraterrestrials pressing experimental thresholds, intravenously mixing chemicals in our genitals. Agents from the Matrix penetrating your cranium with titanium, radiating microwaves to neo-sapiens.
It's the Clone Wars, we're evil twins in the Matrix, by the shadows of a world domination. It's the Clone Wars, we're evil twins in the Matrix. Body shadows of a world domination. The Clone Wars, we're evil twins in the Matrix. Body shadows of a world domination. The Clone Wars, we're evil twins in the Matrix. Body shadows of a world domination.
What's it mean? What's it mean? What's it mean? What's it mean? What's it mean?
Boom bap, music, boom bap, music. It's that classic material, classic material.
Time don't repeat like this song. That's why you gotta move on. Time keeps moving along. Time don't repeat like this song. That's why you gotta move on. Time keeps moving along.
It's the beginning of a new chapter. It's been real, now it don't get no realer like toe tags and due taxes. And I ain't speaking about whose man is the truth rapping. I'm speaking about being grown on my own two standing. Choices you make got greater consequences. Not like who should I chase while playing hard to get it. At first I was eyewitnessing. Now I'm living in student loans and bills coming in and power with the quickness. It's just time ticking faster and I can't rewind the clock like I'm living backwards. That trend went out of style with nostalgia. Now is the past cause you're out if you're slack, bruh. Embrace the present like hips and shapely breasts. Assists on the sexiest woman you ever seen. My folks got spouses, kids, and mortgages, so we can't live like a first pair of Jordans still fitting, we sporting them.
Time don't repeat like this song. That's why you gotta move on. Time keeps moving along. Time don't repeat like this song. That's why you gotta move on. Time keeps moving along.
It's that boom bap, music, boom bap, music. It's that classic material, classic. It's classic like Thriller jackets, bright white socks and tight slacks. Don't you wish we could bring Mike back? Me too, but we can't do it. No human can change the past, even shape the future. As painful as it is, what's done is done, and that goes for any person under the sun. It ain't no such things as do over. The only thing you controlling is that video game gadget you holding. I'm throwing in my 2 tokens, loopholes included. Cause not even a few know what doomsday is looming. Tune in, zoom in, new lens, magna. Fine glass, time travels fast when you have a flashback. Rewind selector. It's 2020 looking behind, but guess what? Guess what? You and I know the future's brighter. Like when you move your eyelids up and the sun is shining through the blinders.
I ain't never been no lying ass nigga. I keep my shit quiet, I ain't trying to brag with you. See, back in high school, we had the flies class bitches. See, back in high school, you was some biting ass niggas. I was cool with the thugs, I was cool with the bitches. You ran from the thugs, you was cool with some bitches. I guess it all means me and you have a difference. I'm a shark in the water, you just food to the fishes. Cool and I'm vicious, you look suspicious. The type of nigga winking at your dudes, blowing kisses. Go against the squad, you ain't using your senses. I'll murder you on tape and let the news be the witness. Don't wanna hear about your tools in the kitchen, but how you flip weight, you go to school, study business. What is this? I don't get this. And neither does the general consensus. We sticking up in business, my niggas finna win this. The only thing you get is 1 minute on the benches. Packed in case you niggas just missed us. Holla back, you fucks with us. It's just packed TV, and that's it. A light to a dress, you bound to the best. Late challenges and rest, hope the
set. We're making all this noise for the albums he requests. And niggas wait till now to be impressed. In 06 we was sounding this fresh. So we the crown where it's kept. Bitch niggas get a gown and barrettes. Rich niggas get a pound and respect. Snitch niggas get the sound of a text. West Coast in the house, nigga, yup. Best believe we out finna rap back here. What it is one time back here. What it is one time back here. What it is one time back here. What it is one time.
No need for the intro. Me and my kinfolk leaders, stampede MCs here on this coast. So let's shepherd the herd, professor with words. Stay fresh off some herb, no extra preserves. And if you motherfuckers can't catch up, then merge. King none less is deserved. Game's wide open cause my game's like motion. Keep your girl posing in a canine motion. I feel like the spokesman for raw niggas. Y'all niggas still shooting nothing but bricks. Give up the ball, nigga. Strict diet of fast food and hard liquor. What you got, food, cash rules, my niggas. Why should I care what these lame niggas wear when I tear they weak raps like cheap underwear with the eye of a tiger and the teeth of a bear? Guess it's time for some fire. Bring they heat up in here. Back here.
What it is one time back here. What it is one time back here. What it is one time back here. What it is one time.
I got an 8 for that OG nigga, now I'm set. Shuffle the cards, take jokers out the deck, come bogus out the net. Niggas going at your chest. You think you in the zone till we go into that press. Ain't no going to the reps. Nothing can save you. Your mom should've told you not to borrow from neighbors. 09 a new year, so we targeting paper. Drop grown kids, set it off with the major. The flotation, drown niggas don't save them. The real niggas know the real, don't nobody praise them. If I did bust a shot, it can only graze them. And they go scream foul, niggas probably call flagrant, probably call Palin, probably call McCain. It's B Young, Shine Shorty, nigga, all the same. Special delivery, your coffin came. But never mind, shit, I'm off it, man.
What it is one time back there. 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 What it is one time.
That's the lost soul's room. A room for ghosts that have been exorcised. Or devils. It's death for the dead.
As I walk toward the light, after my last breath, I see my life in a flash. Faster than fast, yet there I was in a casket. And my family wept for me. My brother gave the eulogy, knew he would rap for me. Heard the thoughts of the people that were sitting in the crowd. At first I heard them low, then they started getting loud. There was lots of people sad because the beast had passed. But there was someone in the crowd who stood out. He said, I'm staring at him, glaring at him, trying to see his face. When I finally got a good look, all of that erased. Then it felt like outer space, in a dark and in a void. I could feel myself breathe, but I couldn't hear the noise. Then I felt the strongest jar, like you're breaking in the car. And I came upon a being that was shining like a star. I heard a voice in my head and it said, let go. I gave into the powers that be, I'm dead, yo. As I floated in the nothingness, I felt that I was everywhere. It felt like I was moving, but I wasn't getting anywhere. Finally peeped a set of stairs with colors like a checkerboard. Floated up the steps, in a sense, yo, I was led by God. As I reached the top of the steps, I smelled an ocean. Now I'm seeing somebody vaguely in the distance approaching. And it was more like an energy than a person per se. The thing grabbed my hand and it whispered, this way. I was walked down a corridor that led to a ship that was docked on a blood-red ocean. I spelled shit, I didn't want to go at all, but I wasn't in control. As we sailed across with speed, I could sense the other souls. There was thousands of these ships, farther than I could perceive. As my boat started flying and zooming across the sea, where could I be? I know this isn't hell or even heaven. I landed on an island in the shape of number 7. As I walked across the rocks, they felt like hot coals. Hot, then it stopped and got cold. Seen a door in the shape of what looked like a 6. I'm turning a knob and walking in, yo, what the hell is this? I see a brick wall and a pillar with some chalk on it. Draw a door, knock 3 times, I knocked dog on it. The bricks gave way and I was blinded by the light. I felt the rush of love and knew things were going right. I let it take me in the wave, I let it take me and it did. I let it take me and it went and put my soul into a kid. Came out my mother's womb, from a tomb into a womb. Life is a cycle, if you haven't died, you will soon.
Lenny, refais une passe là, pourquoi tu refais une... Ah.
Discovered in a couple thousand eons. Stick with the same plan, this is the same man. Misfit, obsessive, compulsive as Rain Man, a giant. Going out on top like I'm Strahan. Lead him to the borders of the slaughter for the payback. Breaking the chains to our brains with the shackles. Thrown to the wolves and devoured by jackals. Blind back to tackle, stones into gravel. Breaking up the pavement and roads that I've traveled. Rocket like Clemens, prophets to felons. Trying to escape the wrath, but it's in my jeans like venom. I'm righteous, Sundays are black like Cypress. Packs of lifeless ex-convicts back from Rikers. Mapped the cipher, got them in the scope like snipers. No survivors, turn them to a soul provider. Open eyes of mysteries in South Nevada. Got them lying under oath like Miguel Tejada. Born with a gift and I'm forced to uplift. I'll admit I might have to stop breathing and quit. So don't ask why I store my whole life in a flash drive, only to become a hidden record in a past life. Born with a gift as a verse for these kids who don't know how to beat or appreciate shit. So I keep on setting up the blueprint with a beat on till it's been discovered in a couple thousand eons.
Women cry, rides and alibis. I fucked them but never loved them. They hurt me inside, thought there was love here, but you was just smirking inside. Jump out the window, icon never naturally die. Voyaged the black hole, but never made it back home. When I die, make sure they bury me with a black rose. While in the black hole, an armadillo ate an astro. When I was born, my body was 95% coke. Yo, where I'm from, bad times and happiness walk hand in hand in the street. Was we sent here to live or just to die? The world is much more than just trying to get high. I said the world is much more than just trying to get high.
What I write, make the world shine bright, burn through your oak leaves. Bloodshot eyes, I breathe the city air that's smoky, shady. Souls done showed me how the closest even play me. I let the music raise me. She couldn't never raise me, she made me mother and son. And yo, I love her like none, it's crazy. Had to make her doubt me when I'm her baby. Breastfed from day one, patting my back over her shoulder. Pop the tape in, changing my diapers on the sofa. A little soldier, giving me kisses and hugs that can't be touched. Unconditional love, the gift of the blood. Even wash my dick in the tub, singing to me. The sound was my nipple to suck, and take on my gut. I close my eyes shut, open them up to a dirty road and dirty clothes, holding a cup. I can hardly hear your voice, ma, what happened to us? Yo, I can hardly hear your voice, ma, what happened to us?
Let my style be free, my voice can reach me. Nowhere eyes can't see, 'cause they won't go where I go. Let my style be free, my voice can reach me. Nowhere eyes can't see, they won't go where I go.
My words spit pure anger from years of hard labor, from rags to riches, from independent to major, living in danger. In the world of haters, corrupt mayors, thug niggas with bangers, love triggers and chambers. I can't call it, my heart cold like Antarctic. Camcording, street life, put your mans on it. Hell, we stand on it. I'm trying to open your eyes, nod your head and jam on it. To see 26, I don't plan on it, so I stay twisted, mad chronic. My life isn't fast forward, about to see my last morning. I wake up, put my gear on, wipe the crust out of my eye, ready to die. Kiss moms goodbye, let the bombs fly. Every day is like water me, I'm so high. I feel like a bird with enormous wings about to take flight. My voice carries me, now I walk on the clouds amongst the heavenly. Bury me.
She said her every breath was me.
Ecstasy when she was sexing me. Brought out the best of me, my destiny guaranteed. She was my parents' seed, my folks called her daughter. Was right there when she broke water. Fair to say she was my biggest fan. So I did everything a nigga can to make the figures grand, including trigger bang. Down on the corner, out on the street, making the block hot, burn a cock, avoiding the heat. They're on the beat like a metronome, out to get your head flown. If those is posing threats, I set the tone first. Let the dome burst if they come up searching me, irking me, taking my profit from me, jerking me. I'm coming up like Hercules, serving fiends, went from shirts and jeans and cheap boots to three-piece suits in pursuit of happiness and security for you and me, my immortal beloved.
Let my style be free, my voice can reach me nowhere eyes can't see, 'cause they won't go where I go. Let my style be free, my voice can reach me nowhere eyes can't see, 'cause they won't go where I go. Let my style be free, my voice can reach me nowhere eyes can't see, 'cause they won't go where I go. Let my style be free, my voice can reach me nowhere eyes can't see, 'cause they won't go where I go.
Drugs, back tens back then, gangsta poster, a wall of graphing, style walls of rapping, fur coats, earth smoke, dump the ashes, play the curb, show the fashion, 88 Scarface tapes, all my apes, quarter case, fought the Jakes, doing quarters in the gates, through the slaughter in the snakes, the water's full of hate, microphone, life alone, the writer's zone, inside the poem Bible's known, I got the bones of Picasso, broke them up in the bowl, stole a skeleton of Shakespeare and Da Vinci skull, placed them in the mixer, grinded it to a liquor, drunk it now I spit upon the pictures, listeners, I turned it on the theaters, the realest niggas, appeal of killers, my brain's haunted, I got a conscience full of convicts, inside my brain cell is where I hold my conference, salute niggas, I got my finger on the trigger, this the life of Antichrist, ice and dark liquors, with no mixtures, know a soldier's with you when I hold a pistol, to God blow the whistle, so official, salute niggas, I got my finger on the trigger, this the life of Antichrist, ice and dark liquors, with no mixtures, know a soldier with you when I hold a pistol, to God blow the whistle, I'm so official. Corner slinging, morning singing funerals, guns are pull amongst the sheep, some are wolves, lungs are full with plant S's, damn treasures crush the brown leaves, scheming eyes watching up and down streets, guns are sound free, pounds of trees, made clowns out the D's, bounties and warrants, life insurance, Mike endurance by performance, like the Porsche or the Benz, walk with Timbs, Brooklyn hood trends, Harlem Gotham, all the barrels thorough, 21 salute to the ghettos, fiends snort a shoot in the stairwells, some have angels and some have devils, are you a last prophet or the rebel, of your projects or just a convict behind the metal, becoming conscious, and your jail clothes, flows haunted, I scare flows, my content's far from prayer mode, my body and soul, in the street rap, ease back, we strap nigga, niggas, I got my finger on the trigger, this the life of Antichrist, ice and dark liquors, with no mixtures, know a soldier's with you when I hold a pistol, to God blow the whistle, so official, salute niggas.
And as I realized I knew to get better, I said, oh man, I'm gonna bring out the computer rock. And then that's when I really got loose.
I shape, shift, and transform and watch the fans swarm to the stage and go ape shit when my jam's on. My training's far from basic, strictly hands-on. Yo, I rock Clarks and Asics, F with Vans on. You got time with cans on, you probably wasted $1,000 on. Bled you like a Playtex tampon, perk. I rock the earth that you stand on, universes that man's on, a surface that a spaceship can land on. Remember my face? I shift shapes, switch genders and race. I lift tapes from a vendor, then I blend or erase. I shift plates in the earth, causing tremors and quakes. Get a seismograph, the ghetto's trying to size my craft. The clouds kill me, I guess I only die from life. I grab a knife and slash and slice you guys in half. I'm rising fast and quick, and as nimble as Jack. Ask Velvet Joe, stupid, as simple as that. Get loose, DJs get loose on the ones and twos while you're up in the booth. Whether you're singing to the cuts, all you wanna produce. Show them the proof is in your hands, that's the industry standard. Get loose, rap writers get loose. Whether you're burning up the yards or you're bombing the roofs, just know and understand there's like 20 different brands, so make sure that your cans are the industry standard.
I've seen mosh pits, I've seen thousands plump their fists, I've seen whole crowds throw up W's like whist. I've seen a piece of skates flannel that fucking train missed, and tears fall like rain once the pain hits. I was just a little fat kid trying to break. Me and Rob one in the crates, finding breaks. On the hunt for jungle green cans and icy grape. Then I found that the microphone was mine to take, so I took that. Vowed I would never look back. I hit the studio to make dope like they cook crack. My people need to ask where the hood's at. Pray for me, y'all. I'ma need a good book stack, cause I battle for papers. I came up the hard way. I battle for crates. I battle for yard space. We do it out in Cali like Tony and Scarface. Rocker got you stuck between a rock and a hard place.
Get loose, DJs get loose on the ones and twos while you're up in the booth. Whether you're sticking to the cuts or you wanna produce, show them the proof is in your hands, that's the industry standard. Get loose, rap writers get loose. Whether you're burning up the yards or you're bombing the roofs, just know and understand there's like 20 different brands, so make sure that your cans are the industry standard. Yo, solid weapons for quiet wars. I bust mine with force. I'm the sort to break 20 different kinds of laws. They hit me with a fine, and pretty soon I'll be tried in court, cause I was caught when I endorsed my name up on the iron horse. Time is short, plus they ain't got no proof. Yeah, they got pictures of my shit, but they ain't got enough to prosecute. For now I slap tags everywhere till the cops and crew spot them from the bottom of the bin to the tops of roofs. I know it's gotta be a sin the way I sock it to these clowns with brown, ruddy brown beige or chocolate mousse. And though the hype's been downplayed, this hostile groups got more props to the soundstage. Hops thought you knew. It's that gospel truth told in that Dr. Seuss mode. We spit lyrics from the soul like pasta news. Yo, it's not whether or not I know if I got the juice, it's how could I get on the track to rock around and not
I
get
got a
loose.
cage full of ball bearings, one in a can. Trunk full of Krylon, one in my hand. Oceans, palm trees, sunshine and sand. The teams that get grimy don't mind expand. Expand, graffiti bridge coming with raps and backpacks of black books, colors and caps. With this is straight crossing out kids that's whack. Me and Perk been putting in work since way back.
Get loose, DJs get loose on the ones and twos while you're up in the booth. Whether you're sticking to the cuts or you wanna produce, show them the proof is in your hands, that's the industry standard. Get loose, rap writers get loose. Whether you're burning up the yards or you're bombing the roofs, just know and understand there's like 20 different brands, so make sure that your cans are the industry standard.
Get loose now.
These brothers, man, you get loose.
Get loose now. Get loose now. Get loose now.
I hang up with my notes. Watch me get loose. Get loose.
Ça lui fait le cul.
Yeah. Brooklyn Academy. Welcome.
Ah, Lenny, il est Baptiste, laisse-le.
Come on. Yo, if you wanna see your worst nightmare, look at here with a crooked stare. The fire in my eyes, a crooked beard, the look of fear takes over till your body breaks down. Compounds of bravery till you blatantly shook from tears. No one's higher, I'm God's choir. Skin your face and light your skull on fire like Ghost Rider. Spit in space till I'm giving grace by the most high. Approach high, slit your neck and expose your throat wires. The secret weapon, kept in the decompression section. The test this X for the air, rhyme until I'm breathless. Till they found out I could rhyme in succession. To the end of the session, I started speaking backwards and pig Latin, a secret message. I've been ignorant and I've been told that niggas say illiterate and irrelate to this day. Brooklyn Academy, and the plague is backing me. If you wanna battle me, you better charge your battery. Olympic athlete, that I'm true Chinese apple seeds and rapidly spit 53 holes into your anatomy. I happily slap MCs that's hardly rocking. You too amp, son, calm down, snort some Oxycontin. The modern fascist who stalks the atlas and drowns his sorrows in liquid like John the Baptist. I was born on a throne with a crown of thorns, dangerous like skull and bones in a quiet storm.
The champion of the Brooklyn act. You can't win, we could go track for track. We can't lose, we got one true line. Now bring it back again, we can't lose. Get it together, it's like the new Brooklyn represent like me and you. Yo mama and your
I'm back to my old ways, vintage rhyme patterns, the mind shatters. Your spine collapses in 9 fragments. I'm composed of 9 gases. I suppose I rose from alien souls inside Saturn. I've denounced the 7 sign and aligned planets. Told tales of old, spit holes and foes with the impact of the iron cannon. My terminology and my philosophy is beats, rhymes, and pharmacology. I biopsy your biology. I cannot see a carbon copy me. The studio, the gym, the world's a boxing ring. Southpaw tap jaws. Make you develop slow motivational skills like Ali, crown me king. The fallen hero. Plot to avenge the scorching earlobe and take my place among the saints in a stained glass window. Hell's outcasts and heaven's flunky. With the ability to spit the equivalent of 12 men. I walk barefoot on broken glass. To the blood from my foot coagulates into a solid mass. Swing the pendulum, leave it for dead. Sew it back together with a needle and thread. I got it wrapped like a Middle Easterner's head. I played a revolutionary, praying on a mat facing the sun on the 1st of January. Brooklyn Academy, graduate of insanity. Represent hip-hop athlete, bound out to your majesty.
Who's back? The champion of the Brooklyn act. You can't win, we could go track for track. And can't lose, we got what you like. Now bring it back again, we can't lose. Get it through your head, it's like the new Brooklyn represent like me and you. Yo mama and your cousin too.
Where Brooklyn at? Come on, friend or foe, tell me now. Or forever hold your peace in a hand-me-down casket plow. The author of pain, director of wordplay. With a flow so great in a year, it'll leave the earth drained. I chose my side, the lines were drawn in the sand. With a wave of the hand, I can disable you ungrateful fools. Beat the angel Gabriel with a frightening image. Whose spinach clocks at 7,000 lyrics in 22 minutes. Pumpkinhead is the underground's Joseph Stalin. The industry's assassin of John Lennon. Nuyorican like Pinero, king disguised as a peasant. Resurrection of 9/11, predestined to live untested. Emperor ruler, Iron Fist Lex Luger to step to you. The next loser could get 10 in his chest. Now I can see through ya. Y'all Jamie Kennedy rappers, backpackers. Wanna be Marshall Mathers, holding up banners like it really matters. I spit on those who mock hip-hop, like y'all decide what is and what's not hip-hop. This is an open invite to you faggoty MCs that can't hold a mic right. Get your flows tighter than right. I got flows that'll break you thug rappers. From skateboard to I'm crazy and I take drug rappers. To me you're all fudge packers. Toe-to-toe, get your skull fraction. The middle finger with a smile. All hail a champion.
Who's back? The champion of the Brooklyn act. You can't win, we could go track for track. And can't lose, we got what you like. Now bring it back again, we can't lose. Get it through your head and spread the news.
Brooklyn represent
like me and you.
Come on.
Yo mama and your cousin too.
Where Brooklyn at?
Look who's back. The champion of the Brooklyn act. You can't win, we could go track for track. And can't lose, we got what you like. Now bring it back again, we can't lose. Get it through your head and spread the news.
Brooklyn represent
like me and you.
Come on.
Yo mama and your cousin too.
Where Brooklyn at?
DJ Yakor.
Come on. See, I go by the name of Wordsmith, aka Wordsmith the Great. The one with that classical flow. Let me show you, man. Let me let him know. I'm so mellow, a fellow flowing so classic. My tactics are twisted. Let me show you, man. Let me let him know. I'm so mellow, a fellow flowing so classic. My tactics are twisted. Let me show you, man. Let me let him know. I'm so mellow, a fellow flowing so classic. My tactics are twisting my tongue, tracks are backwards. Let me flip the script, you're humming to my tune. Smooth like we at a saloon, my flow stay cool. I gotta walk that bob, steady, my head rocks. Heart pumping, nothing but soul to blow hip-hop. In a room of these rappers, backpackers and ballers, I'm the architect of rhyme and I blind you with my aura. Let it sink in your mind, I'm so great that my words divine. I'm like a hotline, never cloning my skills, picking the beast bars. Nah, you're nothing like me, I got the trademark. Hey, call me the grade, I go and take a bow. Everybody wave a towel, clapping in the crowd loud. Hey, call me the grade, I'm on a world tour, banging on your back door, begging for this encore. Hey, call me the grade, I go and take a bow. Everybody wave a towel, clapping in the crowd loud. Hey, call me the grade, I'm on a world tour, banging on your back door, begging for this encore. I'm as cool as the breeze, blowing the summer trees, balls like a boat in the sea, rocking you gently. I got the tone to touch heavy emotions. You're open and out of that box, hearing me flowing. I got the spark in my eye, trying to see my fate. Mom, she would say, just wait, son, you'll be great. Now I'm spitting that fire track so tragic. Yeah, the music is magic, more than illmatic. Let me sharpen on up, killer combos. I'm pronto, a punch bro, no problemo. See, I'm great with the lines, doing these new designs so divine. Writing this letter, I'm better every time. It's the words, the swag, and all the spit skills. Chick thrills, cop no deals, you're looking at the real. Never cloning my balls, picking the beast bars. Nah, you're nothing like me, I got the trademark. Hey, call me the grade, I go and take a bow. Everybody wave a towel, clapping in the crowd loud. Hey, call me the grade, I'm on a world tour, banging on your back door, begging for this encore. Hey, call me the grade, I go and take a bow. Everybody wave a towel, clapping in the crowd loud. Hey, call me the grade, I'm on a world tour, banging on your back door, begging for this encore. Hey, call me the grade, I go and take a bow. Everybody wave a towel, clapping in the crowd loud. Hey, call me the grade, I'm on a world tour, banging on your back door, begging for this encore. Hey, call me the grade, I go and take a bow. Everybody wave a towel, clapping in the crowd loud. Hey, call me the grade, I'm on a world tour, banging on your back door, begging for this encore.
Fais la passe quand c'est comme ça, sympa. C'est bien, boule. Encore. Eh Lenny, accélère, accélère. C'est bien. C'est bien, Boubou.
Oh, c'est Boubou.
Remets-lui, remets-lui.
Oh.
You will learn to savor words and language.
Vas-y, Abou, vas-y. Allez, va, vas-y, va, Abou. Bien joué. Libère ton ballon de goal. Fais la passe, fais la passe. Vas-y Lenny, vénère-toi. T'es pourri.
When I spit, feed you a spoonful of shit. Cause I ain't playing around, nerd. Get served in seconds. Students learn your lessons from these verbs. He's stressing, please encourage his message. He deserves a blessing. Every verse I'm wrecking, I use my words for weapons. Tempt him.
Oh! Léo, viens voir. J'ai des dents, vous voyez, je suis sur un crapaud. Dans la vidéo.
Never falling asleep, God, cause talk is cheap. No one walks like D, as far as I can see. I've never turned my cheek to reverse a beef. Never burned a peep, just to earn my keep. My flowing's daddy at lead, highest certified degree. Verbalize the beat, writing lines so deep. So close your eyes and see. Take a few minutes to waste into this infinite space. So you're missing His grace. It's a taste, a brace of you shaking in place. Just like the Holy Spirit, it's a ghost, but I don't fear it. Only fear is never living it. A lyrical derivative. My spiritual unlimited, I'm feeling like a kid again with big imagination. Mic infatuation, many nights I'm facing, rewriting every statement. But I'll fight for this placement with the rights of a patron. The battle of light and dark, I'm Christ and Satan, waking. I use my words for weapons.
your verse be?
The peep, the eat, the teeth, the ape.
Animals can't speak, but we can.
Look at the peak of evolution, the food chain leader, looking like the breed daddy, chauffeuring the eater. Ain't that some whack shit? Rolling to the shambles, acting as a cat bitch, slaying loads of animals. Imagine y'all was cannibals and mankind the catalog, locked up in the box, small enough to get a rampage loot. I fucking disagree with the price and the feed that these beings gotta pay so we can feast to fucking eat. Growing dog fauna, the animal persona, rule indistinctive, the beast man's the war child. Eat rough house, in and I will be the karma for acting too supreme, and I will have the armor up. Test the chemicals and genocide for a species. Ask about society, so sick some believe me. We gotta keep it real, how the fuck would it feel? Locked all your life behind rolling bars still, huh? Go back to the death race.
G-Bob, here we go.
System designed to get you paid for the heavyweight.
This is a story about this man in a slaughterhouse. Took me on a tour and showed me all his whereabouts. And in my lurking doubts, he sits and jokes and lights a cigarette and starts drinking on the Guinness stout. You Greenpeace fools, we handle your food. And if you like fast food, here's some examples for you. Livestock piles that eat your dead heat. Destroy milk cows that use the Burger King meat when they feed in the street. No time to negotiate. The blood fills to death when they're live, they don't breathe. When they lungs, they aspirate. Do you like feel? Or this will spoil your meal. The baby's confined to no light when the food and that's real. Respect the Islam for eating no swine. This was waste pits, we used to feed them there from time to time. He expressed no pain before we stay. You're cutting a jugular vein. It's something, yo, I can't explain. Welcome to the death race.
System designed to get you paid for the heavyweight.
Deadlock joining forces with the hip bombers, at rock warpath for 6 cents. We as human beings gotta put all this shit in perspective on the real, man. Most of us have no idea what the price of our personal comfort really costs for environment, man. Going to drive in a cop with a steak, and anytime you favor it, yo, that shit just can't happen like that, you know what I'm saying? I love to see y'all faces caged up in a 1 square foot little box. Animals can't speak, but we can. Fuck y'all, man.
We're not indestructible, baby, better get that straight. I think it's unbelievable how you give into the hands of fate. Some things that we're fighting for, some feelings never die. I'm not asking for another chance, I just wanna know why. There's no easy way out, there's no shortcut home. There's no easy way out, giving in can be wrong. I don't wanna pacify, I don't wanna drag you down, but I'm feeling like a prisoner, like a stranger in a no-name town. I see only angry faces, afraid it could be you and me, talking about what might have been, I'm thinking about what it used to be. There's no easy way out, there's no shortcut home. There's no easy way out,
baby, we can share this skin. We can know how we feel inside. Instead of going down an endless road, not knowing if we're dead or alive. It's something that we're fighting for. Something never die. I'm asking for another chance. I just wanna know why. There's no easy way out. There's no shortcut home. There's no easy way out. Keep it in, can't be wrong. No, there's no easy way out. There's no easy way out. There's no shortcut home. There's no shortcut home. There's no easy way out. 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 There's no shortcut home. There's no shortcut home. There's no easy way out. There's no easy way out. There's no easy way out. There's no shortcut home. There's no easy way
Sur la mer. Boum Lenny, boum, boum. Allez Lenny. Encore contrôle, vers l'avant Lenny. Encore, sur le côté, sur le côté. Allez, accélère.
attendu, s'il vous plaît, sur le...
Encore, allez, allez Lenny, encore. Bien joué Lenny, encore Lenny. Encore, regarde de l'autre côté, cherche un copain, de l'autre côté. Voilà. Encore, devant.
Regarde, c'est pas grave.
Bien joué.
Just to make this winter so bright. So many times it happens too fast. Trade passion for the glory, to lose your grip on the dreams of the past. You must fight just to keep them alive. It's the eye of a tiger, it's the thrill of the fight, rising up to the challenge of arrival. And the last known survivor saw his prey in the night, and he's watching us all with the eye of a tiger. Face to face, out in the heat, hanging through, staying hungry. Stuck to heart, still we take to the street for the kill, with the skill to survive. It's the eye of a tiger, it's the thrill of the fight, rising up to the challenge of arrival. And the last known survivor stuck his prey in the night, and he's watching us all with the eye of a tiger. Rising up, straight to the top, had the guts, got the glory. When the distance, no, I'm not gonna stop. Just a man and his will to survive. It's the eye of a tiger, it's the thrill of the fight, rising up to the challenge of arrival. And the last known survivor still he's prey in the night, and he's watching us all with the tiger. The eye of a tiger.